Alright guys, thank you all for being here. Today we're here for, we're going to talk about a persuasive speech, and this persuasive speech is about where do your puppies come from. Today we're going to learn about puppy mills and why they are bad. So basically, a puppy mill is normally a small to large operation consisting of multiple breeds of dogs being kept in conditions that if a human were being kept in would be seen as humane. Puppy mills started becoming famous around World War II when Midwestern farmers were struggling to make ends meet, and puppies were being advertised as a new cash crop by the government at the time. And so these farmers who had chickens and other animals were instead getting rid of those and breeding puppies, and now these puppies were kept in terrible conditions. Imagine a German Shepherd or a Husky being stuffed and cramped in a cage barely big enough for them to turn around in. Many dogs are not really taken care of in a puppy mill. They can be not walked for days. They can go for water or food for days on end, and that's a terrible thing. Imagine if a human had to go through that. Female puppy dogs are forced to be impregnated over and over again and give away their litters, and without hardly any recovery time, and they die purely from physical exhaustion, and that's despicable. These things are things that no living creature deserve to be put through, but many people do not know or care to know about them. Puppy mills are cruel breeding grounds for innocent creatures deserving of a nurturing and caring home, and we can stop puppy mills by ensuring we get our friends from loving and compassionate and caring breeders. We can help understand the problem by learning why puppy mills are so bad. Puppy mills can contain anywhere from 10 to over 1,000 of our canine friends. Average conditions are deplorable, with many dogs going without food or water for days, as I previously mentioned. They lived in cramped, dirty cages and are barely able to stretch their legs or wag their tails. Many dogs grow up afraid of humans and have behavioral and social setbacks due to the conditions they were raised in. These conditions are favorable for the spread of bacteria and diseases. Many dogs who are sold to puppy mills and are sold from puppy mills to pet stores go unchecked for many hereditary and genetic diseases and defects, and are often simply ignored for the benefit of the bottom line. These conditions, when gone unchecked, can spread to other dogs, and they can cause the premature death of your loved one. Many canines develop and pass on illnesses that can really become fatal. They can range from anywhere from mange and fleas to intestinal parasites and heartworms. Among other things that happen to puppy mill dogs is they really develop those behavioral and social setbacks. They become, you might see signs of shyness or anxiety, maybe even fear. They might pee or poop the floor because they're so afraid of human contact. Many dogs are stripped away from their mothers at a young age during a time that is very important for their development, and upbringing can, the way they're upbringed, they never get to socialize or play or really explore the world around them. In order to stop this cruelty and torture, we must know how to spot and stop puppy mills from continuing. According to the American Society for the Prevention of Cruelty to Animals, there are around 2,000 to 3,000 licensed breeders, but just because they're licensed doesn't mean that the animals are treated particularly well. Many laws for breeders are extremely lax. Dogs can be kept, like I said, in cramped, dirty cages with just wire, with no cushion, no covering, and it can really harm them. And also according to the ASPCA, which is the American Society for the Prevention of Cruelty to Animals, it's estimated that 99% of puppies that you get from a pet store are from puppy mills, and that's a staggering statistic. It's almost heartbreaking because so many puppies they never get to live or know a good life, and then they're just taken away. Another tip to be able to know not to buy a puppy puppy mill puppy is to never try to purchase them online. So from sites like Craigslist, you always want to know where your puppy came from. You want to know that he came from a good, loving and nurturing home. In the end, it really all comes down to having a soul and having a conscience. It really does take a heartless person to be able to treat an animal without any affection or care. Puppy mills are hell for these little guys who have done nothing to deserve their sentence. So many are mistreated and mishandled and really never get a chance to live a good, full life that they should. Imagine how inhumane it would be and how outraged we would be if we saw our little friends or we saw ourselves kept in the same conditions that these guys were. Being able to spread the knowledge about puppy mills and why they're so bad can help save many innocent lives. Thank you very much, guys.
Very, very good.
Yeah. Sorry.
Yay!
Yeah.
Puppy mill, puppy
Good.
mill.